Hello everyone and welcome back to the techystack channel. So today we'll try to explore one more new challenge on the Uipath. So this question I picked from the Uipath forum. So actually they have the one question. So we need to pick unique values from this. So like course ID, course pay. So this is they have as a ticket. Still there is no solution for this, but whatever the data is available now. So I mentioned in some small kind of document. So first of all, we need to read the input. So let me go back to the input folder. So this is my input folder, and here I have this send mail data. So in this mail data I have some couple of the data here. So from this data, first what they given, so we need to read the data. So once you read the data, find the second step. So find the unique columns from the mapped. So we have, this is the things. So we need to find the unique columns. For example, if I go and check here, copy. So from this, when I find, I have the two unique, sorry, totally three rows are there. So these things we need to convert as mentioned below. I will show you like this. So they need convert like this. Let me put downside because I update filter now, so that's why it won't come. So here C hash having the two rows are there. So these two rows club to single row. So let me copy this. So the same way they mentioned here. So two rows clubbed like this. So totally we have three rows and this converted to the two rows. So now if you see here, I have this user ID is 725 with hash things. So C hash, this is my course name, and we need to do for all the things. So whatever there are, then just convert it to everything are there. So later find the copay. For example, if you see here copay, so I have copay is multiple data is available. So when I check here, three are there. So 725 and 710 and 730. So these are the copays. So now what we need to do now? So we need to filter with this and go with the alarm. For example, 710. I have the 710 only the Python. So I need to save it as one Excel file. And later we need to send that mail. And similar we need to put 725. So after that converting 725, we have this data like this. So 725 have the two things. So now what we need to do now? So we need to just enter this, save into the one Excel file. Later we can send the mail like this. So this is a sample mail how they want. So if you have three line items, then it should be the three line items like this downside. And here what they mention at the end. So total price also they need. So total price is nothing but as the 800 plus and 550 course price. And if you see here, course name is C hash, copay user ID 725, and co-price and who are the participants are here, and this should be comma here. And if you see here, course price again Uipath 725, and these details are there. So the entire thing we need to save into one Excel file. Later we can send that mail with this specific format. So now how we can try with this Uipath. Okay, let me go back to the Uipath. As usual, the first step is we need to read the data. So read range. So this is a read range workbook. So I'm using that activity and I will put one here folder challenge 27. Right now we are doing the challenge 27. So in this folder, okay, this should be in open now. So that's why it's mounting. So I try again. So now it's copied. So I make this as copy as the path. And I will save the files in this particular folder with 725, 710, whatever the names are, I will do. And I want to get that sheet name. So as of now, the sheet name is sheet 1. So I'm updating the sheet 1. Now I will go to here properties and I will create the one data table. So here, if you want, I mention as input Excel data table. So this is my data table. I have saved. Now the next step, what we want to do, so we need to convert. For example, if you have the unique columns or maybe the multiple repeated items, so we need to fetch that to single row. So for that, if you go with for each loop, it will work. But if in case if you have 1 lakh row or maybe 50,000 rows, so loop will might be get disturbed and it will take us need to do some lot of the things on that. So for that purpose, so I'm using the one link query. So let me take assign activity. So the link query, what I'm explaining, it's little bit big one. So that way I'm not explaining entire the thing. I mean, I'm not writing the entire. I will explain that how it will works. So now I'm creating here is what I will do. I will make it as temp data table. Okay, let it be. Now I have the link query with me. So just I'm copying this link query and update it here. So I have that some error because I need to do some small change here. I need to go with here input Excel data table and I need to change one more here. So input Excel data table. So now that error got disappear. So now what written in this here? So this is my data table as numerable and group by. So here I return the one function. So whatever the crow's name is here, no? So the entire the thing converting to string and selecting that particular data and clone means which we are getting the unique values and where it went. Okay. So after that, I return the one small function, get the items of the course name. Okay. And later I will get the items for the course price and get items for the course pay ID. Okay. And everything I'm joining this. So in course pay ID only now we have that multiple 725 having the two numbers. So what I am doing now, I'm just selecting that and joining with these participants. In the participants, I have the two, three numbers. So let me go here and I will filter with here 725. So in 725 only we have this multiple. So when I go and check and I need to take this as well now. So when you check here, so I'm getting this data, this data, this data. I will get all this data. At the end, what it's doing the link query means. So just check here. Okay, again it went off. So at the end, what it will doing now? So just it concat, I mean joining the everything. So whatever the data is available in these two things, just joining that. So forget about maybe it may be a comma or whatever it may be. So it's just converting this entire the data. Okay. After that entire I'm converting into this particular data table. That's it. Copy to data table. So now I have written this query. Okay. Still I'm getting this error because I need to convert this variable to data table. So already string is available. Just I need to convert to data table. So now this is done. Later, I will put one message box. So just I want to see whether the data is coming or not. Okay, just I will make it as check. Okay, and I'm closing this Excel file. I don't want to save anything. Now I'm running this one. So just we'll observe whether we are getting this data or not. So based on that, we'll go to the next step. So its data has been read. So if you want, we can check this data. So input Excel data table. So this is my input Excel data table having the all the data. So now I want to convert to only the unique data. So if we check here temp data table, so we can see this C hash. So when you check on the top, C hash 725 Hernick and C hash Peter Nils. So all are converted, I mean clubbed into the one single line. And similar way, so you 725 is Uipath, so it's done here and later Python. So we this and all are converted. So from this data also we can see again duplicates are there. So when you check 725 copay users, so copay user copay, sorry, not copay, it's a course pay id. So I'm not able to pronounce that one, something it's be some tongue twister. So that's why forget about it. Okay, it's a course pay id is there. So now we need to get the unique values from the 725. So for that we need to take one more assign activity. So let me take one more assign activity. In this I will make it as final data table, final data table. So let me convert this variable to data table. Okay. Now I'm go to inside temp data table dot clone. Uh, Sorry, I forgot this one. Let me. Okay. Okay, I have this query with me, so I will go back and get that. So I want to get this unique column for the particular. I get the unique rows from the particular column. So where I returned, let me go. I have some here. Important files are there. Hmm, Where is this? Okay, important details. So in this important details, I have, yeah. So this is again getting unique values from the data table. So okay, you can use this data table view. So here I need to remove this and I need to update this temp data table. In the temp data table only I have this data now, and here column name. So from where I need to get this data means, let me go to that one, RPA challenge, and I have this input challenge27. Okay, here I need to get from the copy. So just copy that and update here. So just you can use this data table view. That's it. Sorry, default view dot to the table. So now everything is converted and storing into the final data table. So let me run this again. Okay, this should be close. I'm running this. So already we have checked this temp data table is getting, and now we need to check for the final data table. So in this final data table, we have this 725, 710, and 730. So whatever the unique values, we got it finally. The next step. So what we need to do, so we need to take 725 and apply the filters and get the data and save into the one Excel file. Okay, let me stop this. For saving, what we need to, so let me go back to here. So the first step, we read this input data. This is done. And second step, we got this unique values. And the start step, we get the unique values from the copay ID as well. So copay is nothing but course pay ID. And final next step. So we need to convert this to Excel. So for that, I'm taking for each activity, for each row in data table, just drag and drop and update here as final data table. Okay, in this final data table only we got that numbers. Okay, so now where we going to apply the filters at data table. Okay, just take filter data table. Okay, take it. And which data table I need to filter? So I need to filter with temp data table, and this save is saving into filter data table. Okay, I need to configure the filter. So again, I need to go to Excel file. I need to get one column. So where we want to filter, so we need to filter at course pay ID. Now I pronounce properly. So let me go back, and this is the my column. Okay, and later this is, should be the equals to, and the value is nothing but as current row of current row of. So we have the only one entire column dot to string. That's it. So it's apply this filter. So once this is filter has been done, next step we need to write the data into the another Excel file and save it. Write Excel. Mm, Write workbook. Okay, I'm taking write range workbook, and the sheet name I will make it as sheet one, or else if you want you can 725 whatever it may be, you can take it. And data table is filter data table. Now we need to save. So I will save in this particular folder. Let me copy this path. I will go inside and I will make this in double quotes. Okay. I make double quotes. After that, forward slash plus current row of 0 or to string, and we need to pass this extension of that particular file. So I'm make it as XLX extension, save it. Okay, now everything is done. Just go to this properties and add these headers. If you not add the headers, then we cannot see the headers on the particular Excel file. So let me save this and I'm running this one. So still, if you not subscribe to techystack channel, please try to subscribe and comments, share your comments on the comment section and try to share within our circle so that most of the people can reach out this and they will have any doubts, they can refer the videos. Okay, I will just click on that continue. Now, whatever the data is has been completed and I'm going to this and we can see this 725. Okay, data is not getted. Okay, maybe something issue with that code. Let me remove these three Excel files and maybe I put here remove or something. I'm not sure. Let me check. Configure. Okay, data should be keep. Okay, let me check this one. Okay, I'm putting here breakpoint. So we need to check. Basically, it should work, I thought. So, but here it's not working. So we need to go one by one. So first of all, I need to check what is the data in the current row of data string. Current row of 0.2 string. So we have 725. It's available. Okay, let me check configure copay ID. Okay, current row of 0.2 string. It's perfect only. Let me check now. Filter data table. Okay, I have the data. What I updated here. Let me check for the temp data table. Okay, I have this temp data table. So copay ID having 725. So codes pay ID. Let me copy and I will check here. Already I have updated correct only. Business codes pay ID is equals to 725. Okay, this is also correct. And I put the keep. Okay, why it's not working? We need to check. And why this filter data is not getting codes pay ID? That is fine. Here I found the issue. So in the configure filter, so what happened? Previous we just updated as dot to string. So just I remove that dot to string. Okay, and I run this data. Now we can see this filter data table as its data. Okay, so okay, let me run this. So I make this. Now I'm go to input. So we have the file as 725 and we got this data as 725 has it two data. Okay, let me close this and similar I will go for 710 and we have this one data and finally we go for this 730. So here also one data, this is fine. So now this part has been done. The next what we want to do after saving this file, so we need to send mail. Okay, so anyway we have the data is available in the data table. So now what we'll do now, so we'll just take one more for each row data table. Okay, here after saving that, so we need to send that mail now for the purpose. So update this filter data table. Okay, filter data table, and what I will do, I will take 4 as an multi assign. Okay, multiple assign. So why I'm taking multiple assign means, so I can pass the values directly, but for the safer side I'm taking this multi assign. So what we need to do, so we need to course id. Let me take this course id. After this we have, sorry, not this course. Okay, let me copy all the things once and I will go there and update it. One by one it's difficult to update. Let me take, sorry. Okay. So course price is done. Next course pay. Course pay is done. And finally participants. So I have updated participants as well. So now, so where the data is available, so this should be updated here. So current row of 0.2 string. Next, current row of 1.2 string. Next, current row of 2.2 string. And finally, current row of 3.2 string. Okay, now I have declared all the variables which I need. So why I put this here for loop means because we don't know. Just assume that. So for 725 I have the two items. So that's why I put this data table. Okay. Next step is what we need to do. So we need to convert everything into the, I will take mail. So for that I will use SMTP. Okay, I will update these details. So I have added here mail body. So here I use this some HTML text, and let me show that HTML text. So why I taken these variables now for this purpose. So when you look here, it's a little bit something not good. Okay, so this is strong. I will make it as control B, and I updated the course name and pay. This is nothing but as course pay ID to course pay ID and course price and whatever participants. So I taking here mail body dot attachment. So I need append that. We don't know. So we are getting sometime two or three or might be the one. So whatever the data is coming, just I'm appending that. So I will take this activity again and I will put this mail body as the blank. Just that's it. Okay. And later I need to take one more assign activity. This is for total. So here, so assign activity. This is for total. And initially I will make this as blank and I will this converter into the integer. So where it says convert to the integer. Okay. So this I will make this as blank. Or else I will make 0. Not a problem. So if 0 is nothing, so then later what I will do now. So I will just take that as an activity one more time and I increment the total. Okay. Here, not this total plus, well, as of now I will make 2. So where we are getting the total? So we are getting the total from course price. So just I will do that course price dot plus. So where it is, I will make this as course price. So already I taken from there now. So just I will make this course price. Okay, this I will convert it into CINT of course price. So just I converted to integer. So basically it's stored in the string. So I converted into integer. So after this data, I need to send that mail. This should be the outside of this because we don't know how many are coming. So that's why we need to keep outside of this. And we need to update something here. Last finally has we have some data now. So let me take the data. So this is the data. So I will go here and I will update. I will press break the line. So BR, it should be in double quotes now. So break the line plus I append this one. So this total price. Okay, after this total, I don't want to this and of this and that. Okay, here getting that error. Again, we need to convert this total to that error will be disappear. Okay, somewhere I missed total order place, total price. Okay, I need to give here one double quotes, not here. Okay, so just check if I remove this total price, again it will throw that error because it is in string, we need to convert the integer. So if it is integer, we need to convert it into string. Okay, now I will put the breakpoint here. I will run for the one case, and here we need to attach that attach file as well. So if you want, they can go and check for the file attach file as well. So where the file is storing, so this one for store data table, saving that file somewhere. We're saving that right range where it is there. Okay, right range. So this is the my file. So just I will take and update this file. So I have this attachment. I will make this attachment here. So now that's it. And after this, if you want, please refer for more details. You want make it. So let's break the line here. Let's you can mention here uh, more information. Please refer attached Excel file. So after this, we can make it one more here. Break the line plus. So I make it as dots. Again, I will make break the line BR and I will make it as plus automation. Automation. Let it be automation or automation bot, anything is fine. Okay, now everything is done. So I will run only for the one case. If it is getting a successful, then I will run for the other as well. Let me run this. Okay. Okay, mail has been sent and we need to wait for that, hit that mail. So meanwhile, we'll check here. So if you see here, course name and the total is 1350. So this is the thing how we got that our expected output. So one report has been generated successfully. So now I will go input. Okay, there is no input already deleted. So I will run end to end this one. We'll see what it will happens. So this is a way how we can do the things. So here the thing is just understand that concept, what they need, and understand this everything, each and everything. So based on that, we can do that. So now it's got generated, and I will go. So we got this out twice already. We have checked. So just for reference, one I will check one more time. This is the data, and now I will go back to this mail and we can see this 730. Okay, 3R came. So this is 735. I just opened and we can see 730. We have this price is only 450. Now we can check this. This is a 450 and 725 we have anyway. We know the 725 and this 710. 710 also have it. So if you want change this format something different, so you can refer this HTML code. So if you use normal thing, we cannot get that. What you say, we cannot get the proper format, so that's why I used this here HTML. So still if you have any doubts, try to post a comment on the comment section, so we are try to help you. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss an upload.